There is a difference, to be fair, between a guy who comes to this country, has to really work his butt off to make it, and these guys who had it on easy street and are looking at poor people and saying,
cry me a river, Rick.
Yeah.
Cry me a flippin' river. You chose to come to this country. Go to another country. Let me get this straight. So you just said you come to this country, and this country has to give you to the people that have been here for a while? It's like me saying...
Patrick Bet David absolutely annihilates a woke leftist for complaining about how unfair America is. I mean, this guy looks like a hybrid of Mark Cuban and Cenk Uygur.
Let's be honest about this, Patrick.
Yeah.
There is something to say about a country that right now is allowing not the finest to become successful, but the ones who come here with deep... I know, there's guys like you and me. I came from poverty.
Who are you alluding to, though? Who are you alluding to? The guys that go to Harvard, like who?
No, I'm talking about us wanting to make Elon Musk a hero. His dad owned a diamond mine. I mean, come on, let's face it. That doesn't mean that he grew up poor. That doesn't mean he grew up rich. But there is a difference, to be fair, between a guy who comes to this country, has to really work his butt off to make it, and these guys who had it on easy street and are looking at poor people and saying,
cry me a river, Rick.
Yeah.
Cry me a flippin' river. You chose to come to this country. Go to another country. Let me get this straight. So you just said you come to this country, and this country has to give you to the people that have been here for a while? It's like me saying...
No. You misunderstood me.
But you're saying
no. What I'm saying is...
That they have an advantage? They should have an advantage.
No. What I'm saying is that there's an argument that still exists, that there's some things about our country that we can fix to make sure everybody has an equal playing field.
That's not going to happen, though.
Yeah,
it's just not going to happen, bro. And I'm telling you right now, and it doesn't have to. That's simple. It doesn't have to improve. Look, for me... We came from Iran to U.S. The U.S. gave us a green card. We came in. U.S. doesn't owe me shit except for the green card they gave me. That's it. I don't need to have the same advantage or the same equal opportunity at John F. Kennedy's grandson.
Bro, look at his face. This guy is so busy complaining. This victimhood mentality is just an excuse. It's an out that lets you feel good about not working as hard because you can just blame the system. The truth is that struggle is what creates the drive to become unstoppable. And we need that struggle because we choose to come into a country like USA. That's our choice. And the struggles we go through as an immigrant is our responsibility. It sounds really harsh, but yeah, the country gave you a green card and this country is built by its own citizens.
Only 5 feet tall.
But the point, so something like Shannon Sharp says one time, he says, look, I understand the argument. I was born with this body.
Yep.
I got a badass body. And it's unequal opportunity to you and I versus Shannon Sharp. You look at the guy, he's just got it, right? So what we're going to say, hey, so work out less? Hey, do me a favor, do a little bit less legs? Can you run a little slower? Can you, no, that's not, this is how it was created. So for us to come here and be able to compete, Elon Musk was an immigrant when he came here. And Elon Musk was able to build a company, and we should actually get the kids. Again, this goes back to a conversation we had a few months ago where we have to be careful who we turn into hero where our kids aspire to be. If we demonize people that are heroes, our kids don't want to be like those people.
So let me just say this.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. Maybe this is the way I should present my argument, pushing back on you a little bit, that it's
totally
all about we're all equal and everybody's the same, and we all get to the same place, and it's all about your merit, which I understand. And if it's a meritocracy, and if it's truly a meritocracy, I'm all for it. But if we live in a country where a specific company can get subsidies from the government because they lobbied certain politicians and those politicians accepted the money and then allowed that company to have an advantage over my company in a corrupt way, then we got to fix that.
This guy's trying so freaking hard to sound logical and trying very hard to sound correct. Just to prove the point one last time, the guest starts complaining about corrupt lobbying. And yes, lobbying is corrupt. Everyone agrees on that. But here's what separates the winners from the whiners. This guy sees the corruption and says, we got to fix that. He wants someone else to make the game fair for him.